Welcome back to TV5 News at 9. Joining us this morning is our good friend Spencer from the Skorupski Family Funeral Home. So Spencer, thank you so much for being here with us this morning.
Thank you for having me, and I know it's not a name you want to say 10 times fast.
You know what's funny is I practiced saying it about, you can ask Blake, 20 times.
That's okay. I've been called a lot worse. Don't you worry, Sierra. That's okay.
So today we are talking about something really important and really special regarding our community. So for those who experienced a COVID-related death where they had to receive some monetary reimbursements, can you describe the latest news on that?
Absolutely. So regarding folks in the community that had experienced a COVID-related death, there was some monetary reimbursement available as long as the death certificate said COVID somewhere on it. It did not need to be the main cause of death. It can be the main cause of death, but it could also be a contributing factor. That assistance, that's $9,000 of reimbursement, is ending on May 11th. And so area funeral homes are able to help families get that process started. Things that are needed for that assistance would be a copy of the death certificate and a signed copy of the funeral bill, up to $9,000. So for example, if the family has not yet taken care of a headstone, things of that nature, now's a good time to get that taken care of before the cutoff deadline of May 11th comes around.
Okay, so if someone is interested in doing that, what's the next steps that they need to do?
Absolutely. Certainly stop by and see us. We have our facilities in Bay County and Saginaw County. Saginaw County, of course, is on Midland Road between State and Gratiot, and then Bay County on Pine between Ridge and Center. We're happy to help folks through that process, so they're welcome to stop by at their convenience. We can help them with those next steps.
And Spencer, you all have some presentations coming up, so can you tell me a little bit about those?
We do. We take a little break in the wintertime because of course we don't want to go out when the roads are bad. We'll have to talk to the weatherman about that. But we do take a little break in the wintertime, but it's time to start back up again. And so our Plan Ahead, Plan Well seminars are really a wonderful way to learn about the critical benefits of planning cremation and burial arrangements in advance. We talk about a number of different topics in a comfortable and pressure-free setting, so feel free to give us a call at 218-9353, and that's our RSVP line. We had to open a special RSVP line because there's such overwhelming attendance there. So the number is right on the screen, and we are happy to have you. This time the seminars are going to be at the Wesley Room. Now the Wesley Room is our on-site reception area where families are able to have a luncheon, a dinner, even a tribute cocktail hour if they'd like, all in the convenience of one location. So it's very nice to have everyone all on site. Anytime you move locations, you lose people. And so folks will be able to see that portion of our facilities as well.
So Spencer, when people go to those events that you host, what are some things that they take away, or what are some feedback that you get from them?
Absolutely. We always, a good portion of the events is the question answering time. I love that portion. We do that at the end because chances are if you're thinking of something, so is your neighbor. So we answer all of those questions. A lot of people have questions about the financial aspects of how to handle that. Others have questions about the legal aspects, who's in charge, who is able to take care of those arrangements to make sure their wishes are followed. So we talk about all of that and so much more.
So it sounds like an event where you learn a lot.
Absolutely.
So there's been some controversy in Saginaw County that regards the medical examiner's office and the deceased having to be transported to Port Huron for an autopsy. So can you tell us a little bit about what's going on with that?
Sure. So there has been some concerns and different relationship issues going on with all of that. And so for those families where an autopsy is required, now keep in mind if that is ordered by the county, nobody can overrule that. The county medical examiner has that authority. So if they say there's going to be an autopsy, it's happening whether the family wants it to happen or not. So that means the person's loved one's going all the way to Port Huron. And then what is happening is the funeral home and the families are responsible for getting their loved one back all the way from Port Huron. And what we're doing is we're saying it's going to be no additional cost. While Saginaw County gets this all straightened out, the families that select Skorupski's, we are not charging them additional for that trip. And as you can see, it's quite a quite a journey there
Yeah.
to and from Port Huron to retrieve their loved one. That's not their fault that that's going on. So it's just one small way that we can help the community.
Well, Spencer, we thank you so much for being here with us this morning. And I told you already, but I just love that orange.
Well, thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you, Sierra, and welcome to the area. It's great to have you.
you.
It's great to have you.
Thank
Welcome.
you for the warm welcome. All right, so thank you again. You can find more information in the hot links section on our website at WNEM.com. We'll be right back.